Hi, this is Art Draw. Today we're going to draw a phantom Guff. So let's get in there at the top. The head's around here, so there's two big ears up here, but it's like a big curved head. So I'm going to do the head first of all. So right in the middle there, let's draw ourselves a nice solid sort of rounded curve like that, right? And then off the back of that, it's like a bit of like the fur coming out. So what I'm going to do is just continue that curve around like that. And this side, let's do a similar sort of thing. We're going to go around like that, okay? Then there's a wider bit of fur that kind of comes out. So I'm just going to kind of just bring my pen out. Same thing again, just a bit bigger. Either side of that, sort of thicker. And then finally, there's another one sort of underneath. So just a little sort of more sort of rounded one that kind of goes into the shoulder area there. Let's get back up here now for the ears. Let's get these ears in. We left a little bit of space, right? So this one, I'm going to kind of draw out from probably about this point. I'm going to come around here to there. So just bring my pen out, curve it around, and then curve it along like that. Yeah, nice sort of ear there. This side kind of goes out and in, and then up. So there's a bit of fur at the bottom of it. So I'm going to bring my pen out from about this point. Bring one line out, one there, then another like that. And then we'll kind of just come in and we'll just sort of cap it off like an ear there, okay? This side, the ear sort of points up a little bit higher. So let's put that point in first of all. So about this point, I'm gonna come up this way. So from about here, just curve your pen up and in and up like that. Then I'm going to bring it down, like curve it downwards. And then there's like a little bit that kind of pops out that side. And then there's a little sort of fur bit that comes out there. So pop it out and bring it around and in like that. Okay. So we've got the head, we've got the ears. Let's look at doing the shoulders next. So there is like some sort of like shoulder pad, sort of combat stuff on our character. So I'm going to just bring out the shoulder a little bit first. Bit there. Just a little bit sort of here, sort of either side of the head area. And then what I'm going to do is draw like a bit of a sort of tapered oblong. So I'm going to get my pen, sort of come into about here, and just draw right up here, nice sort of tapered oblong like that. Let's do the same on the other side. So similar to that, just bring my pen up, sort of like tapered oblong, taper it down to the middle there and around, okay? A little bit extra to this as well. So all we need to do is kind of bring our pen around in a curve there, then bring our pen in a curve around there. Then we just bring it in down this way, sort of taper it in, join it up. This side, same sort of thing. So we kind of come around here, taper it in, and then join it up, okay? Right, now I've got the shoulders in. We can kind of work out where the torso is, I think, first of all. So I'm going to put a dot sort of here and probably sort of around there. So that will mark out where sort of the upper body starts and comes down. Sort of like a real fairy belly that comes around sort of this way. So what I'm going to do, similar to like the ears and the head, I'm going to kind of just draw like a shaggy belly. Okay, so it kind of comes out a bit. So I'm going to sort of just draw a little bit there, a little bit there. It kind of comes around like that. This side, similar sort of thing. So we're just gonna sort of draw like shaggy belly coming out and around, so sort of round, sort of this way. Maybe there's a bit that sticks out there. Bring it in like that. Now down in the center here, sort of the shaggy fur sort of comes down a bit more. So I'm just gonna kind of just draw in some kind of like almost like shaggy sort of fur V's in there, right? So it kind of goes around there, kind of joins up with what we've drawn there. Now I've got that in, I'm going to work out the leg areas. So the upper leg areas are really like furry, like really sort of flouncy, like the belly really. Then there's like tiny little legs. So let's get in there. They kind of come around sort of this way and this way. So this one, I'm going to kind of come down to probably about here. I'm going to bring my pen up to this point here, sort of bring my pen out, sort of draw these little furry bits again, sort of sticking out, coming around, and they sort of just end up in the middle there, and they kind of flounce out a bit more around here, and then they'll kind of just move up to the center there, okay? On this side, similar sort of thing. So we can just sort of come out this way, sort of draw some sort of nice sort of furry bit sticking out and around, sort of bring it in. So we come in there and around this way, and then just sort of join it up like that there, okay? For the legs, there's sort of like two long sort of stick legs. So the first one, I think they're going to come down sort of about this far, okay? So the first one, I'm just going to draw two fairly thin lines there. Go over to here, sort of same sort of thing. In the middle of that area, one, and then two, like that, okay? Right, cool. Let's look at the feet. So they've got little feet. There's actually like a little sort of, almost like a little cuff in the middle there. So I'm just going to draw like an oblong band almost, where I've just drawn the feet there. And then the legs there. And then I'm going to bring the feet out from this. And really all they do is kind of just comes forward like to a little point and sort of wiggles back a bit and up. This side, same sort of thing. So the heel's about here. Curve it around there to a point, and then just bring your pen up like that. And that's really about it. Let's get back in here. Look at the arms. Let's get this arm done first. So like a shaggy arm and then like a real little pink hand. So the arm probably comes up to about this point. So similar sort of thing. I'm going to just bring sort of shaggy fur coming down sort of this way around here. Bring it in like there, sort of round it off and then out there. This side, let's say, come out to about here. So we'll bring our pen, we'll just sort of draw the same sort of thing, sort of some shaggy lines, bring it down in the middle, sort of curve it around, and then round like that. Okay, so it kind of rounds out. Then we've got two little hands. So the hand's probably going to come down like this far. Two little lines in the middle of that, both sides. Okay, and then we work out the thumb. So the thumb will come out from the inner part of this line. Just draw a little oblong there coming out. And then we'll just draw a little curved, almost like a little claw in there, a little hand there. Then we can just show the other ones by, just come out a bit more actually, because it's almost like a little claw. And then the other fingers, we'll just go sort of just give a hint of those. So just going to draw little oblongs in there, right? So it kind of looks a bit 3D. This side I've got the arm coming out here, the little bit there. So let's draw the thumb first of all. So we're just going to draw a little curve, sort of try and cap it off with a little bit of a claw there. And then similar sort of thing. So we're just going to go bring our pen down, sort of cap it off in the middle there, bring it back up, top of the hand, join it up. And then we can just draw in like a couple of little claw areas within that, okay? That's the basic outline done, right? So let's go in now, start doing some detail. So I think first of all, let's get his eyes in, right? So we're gonna draw two big white eyes. So one eye is gonna be sort of around this point here. So let's draw the first eye in on the left. Just sort of draw nice round eye in there. And then next to it up here, sort of like looking this way, let's draw another eye in, sort of around that point there. Now these eyes are kind of like, got a little, sort of like, almost like little bits of texture in them on the edges. So I'm just gonna sort of draw around them, just to pop little lines in around that, just to sort of denote those things going on. Just like that, just a little bit of that. Okay, that's all we need to do. Right, let's do his smile now. So he's got like a crazy pink wiggly smile. I'm gonna start sort of at the top here. I'm gonna draw a little curve like that, okay? So that's like the top of his curve, his smile. We're almost gonna pipe it as we go around. So just draw two lines there to kind of work out the piping area. Then I'm gonna kind of draw this wiggly line down here, and then it kind of goes up and down like a bit crazy, back up to the top here like that. Then I'm going to come out and just make sure I give myself enough piping room, sort of up and down, okay, that I can fill it with some pink colour in a bit, all right? And just make it really wiggly coming around there. Let's do the ears. So there's a bit of sort of pink on the ears. So it's mainly a black character, but there's like bits of like crazy pink going on. at the top here is a pink. So I'm gonna just sort of draw, it's almost like there's paint put on. So I'm almost like gonna draw like some squiggly lines up and down and just fill in a little bit there where it's kind of like black, then pink, then black. This side, similar sort of thing. So I'm just gonna kind of just draw some sort of zigzaggy lines in, sort of bring my pen along there. A little bit I can fill in there as well, okay? Right, let's get down to the shoulders. It's almost like this area's kind of needs piping. So I'm just gonna draw in this wider bit, just a bit of piping on the edge and in. So this side on the edge and in like that. That's all I need to do. The center part of the skin is sort of set up like a star, sort of like a big pink star going on. So I'm going to draw a dot about here, okay? Now this is the top of my sort of star. I'm gonna bring like an arrow in, like real wobbly, wiggly lines. There's one up by here as well. So from this sort of point up here, I'm gonna draw a wiggly line down either side. And up here as well, sort of gonna draw a wiggly sort of line coming in either side of this too, okay? This sort of continues in the center here. We'll fill that in the mo. And then kind of from this point, kind of like the next line. So just draw like a wiggly line out. Make sure I leave a fair bit of piping for my pink line that go in it. And here, this wiggles out around there too. Kind of comes up here, and then I'm going to join that up around there. This I'm going to join up. I'll come in a bit, join it up. Kind of going to join it up in the middle there. So come out a bit, join it there, and then join it there. Right. In the middle of this, there's some sort of like gaps, I guess. So I'm going to draw just some little triangles in there. So a triangle there, one in here, sort of little slot there, little triangle there, triangle at the top there, one in there, one here, and then one here, and then one little one in there too. The rest of that, sort of like the edging, maybe I'll just sort of draw a little sort of hint of like this sort of distress sort of style on it, like that. It's maybe all I need to do, okay? Right, there's a couple of blobs here, so I'm gonna draw like a circle and then another big circle up here. And actually at the top here, there's a couple of circles. I'm gonna draw a big blob, another blob up the top there too. Okay, as we get to this part of the hand, same sort of thing as the ears. We're gonna just get the pen about this point, draw a nice like, little, crazy little zigzag along, and then just fill in a couple of bits, sort of like little black bits there. This side, similar sort of thing, it kind of comes this way. We're kind of gonna come up and down, like wiggle the line of the pen around, and then just again, sort of a couple of like bits, sort of chunks like filled in there. On the legs, there's a couple of bits, just a couple of little circles of like pink on there. Maybe there's like another like couple going on there. And that is pretty much it for the outline. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna start coloring it in. So I'm gonna get myself a light pink first of all. There's a bit of light pink going on, and I'm gonna just hit the edges of my character skin, just hit some of these sort of edge areas. What we'll do, we'll populate with a real zingy pink in a moment, but there's a couple of areas where we're in here as well. It's kind of like, it's got a little bit of a hint of like it's like 3D-ish, I guess. So I'm just gonna kind of just sort of populate a little bit of that first of all, just around there. And then maybe just the edges of the ears up the top here. And that's it. Next up, I'm just gonna get myself a really dark gray. So the character is generally pretty colored in black. I'm just gonna make sure we've got a bit of differentiation with our colors here. So I'm gonna just go around the left-hand side. I'm gonna just start coloring in. So at this point, color it in half. This point actually here is quite light. So I'm going to actually color these bits in fully. Just leave a chip of light there. Same here, I'm gonna sort of just color these in, just leave a little chip like that. Then I can kind of come around the edge and just make sure I've got a nice block of sort of grey just on this left-hand side. So around here, just go around the leg area. And then let's go down the smaller part of the leg, on the top there. I'm just going to go on the outer side of this bit. I'm going to go on the outer part on the leg here. Let's just go on the outer part there too. I think maybe on here as well. It's sort of quite nice on the outer parts, maybe just to kind of give that impression of this sort of colouring. I think these bits on the top and the ears, fill in maybe a bit more, and then sort of the ears on that side as well, maybe. Give a nice little hint of sort of grey, because we're going to fill it all in a moment. Right, got those bits in. Let's do the nice zingy colour. So get myself a really sort of vibrant pink. And let's just start. Yeah, it's a really nice vibrant pink. This is much more the colour of the skin. It's just a little hint of that lighter colour. I'm going to just start colouring in the ears and the mouth area. Ears and top here. I'll just almost get to the top of that, just a hint of that lighter colour. Go on the right here, we've just got this zingy pink going on. Really like enhance the colour of this skin no end, like that vibrant pink, and then the black colour will really make a difference, I think. A nice sort of zingy pink there. Bring it all around here, just got an edge on that side there, and then these little bits in there, they're pink. And then this star area, well, we're kind of just fill in all these areas. All around, really nice zingy colour I'm using here. And then this middle bit, I'm just going to get a smaller bit here, and I'm just going to sort of just build into that lighter bit. So I'll just put a few little dots in around it. The zinginess sort of just makes it look a little bit light in the middle. That's it, just a little hint of that lighter colour. Makes a big difference, I think. Right, just give it a bit of a double hit in some places. Make sure I've got the lines done as well. Nice, okay. And then these two little bits just in there. There we go. Right, last thing, we just need to get ourselves a nice black colour, and we just need to start blocking in the rest of the white we've left. So just block in that colour. Let's do the ears first of all. Sort of drawing around sort of where I've done the greys, so there's some nice little bits there. Let's go to a chisel tip. I want to make sure I'm really getting the edges in there. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's go to this arm. Let's start to sort of go and put some little zigzags in. Sort of make sure that it still looks like fur, even though we're blocking in a fair amount of it with black. Sort of this part in the middle here. Just make sure we kind of just showing that there. And then let's colour the rest of it. That point. And here. That belly done. Big furry belly. Cool. Let's go down here. Let's just go around the edges there. Go around here. And actually what I might do, go around these points, just draw in underneath there in that grey. Let's just pop some grey in. So we've got that nice bit of detail of the fur in there. So we can just sort of give a hint of that going on around there. And if you wanted to, you could just colour it all in black. It really is up to you, it's your picture. I'm sure it would still look really cool, almost like a silhouette, but those pink sort of zingy bits make a massive difference. Really nice to do. get these legs done, so just fill those in and around here. It's really coming together now. It's a really cool skin to draw actually, this one. It's quite nice doing these more sort of crazy sort of character skins, I think. Let's go back up to the top. Let's fill this in around here. Just a bit there. Just colouring around this sort of star area. And this is what the Pro Marker is really good at. It's just filling in these blocks of space. It's a really nice sort of hit of colour. Go around the edges of this guy here. Come around this way, that's it. And where we've done those little markings for the eyes, hopefully that'll sort of all come about now. They're not strange, they're not sort of super vibrant circular eyes. They've got little bits in them, so it adds to the effect of this character. Really, like I say, really interesting skin to draw. Do let me know who else I can draw in the comments. It's always good fun to see who's about, what's coming up, especially in programs like Fortnite. Just seeing what's coming out, it's really fun to see and like draw some of this stuff sometimes. It's a good challenge. There we go. I think I will just leave that armour grey. It's nice to have that sort of option in there. Sort of make sure I've got that blocked in really, really dark. And then around here too. Cool. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna start messing around a bit too much. And then I'll mess it up or something, so. There we go. Just nicely blocked in with the black. Just wanna make sure it's all got a nice amount coloured in, really. There we go. Okay, right, there we have it. That is Phantom Guff on Art Draw. Hope you like the picture. Please do let me know what else I can be drawing, and yeah, we'll see you again soon for some more pictures. Thanks for watching.